My computer. Okay, so we spoke about one-on-one, how to connect to people. Why are we connecting to people? Because we've understood that a lot of people talk, speak, and communicate, but only few connect. Why is it important to connect? Let me know why. Why do you think it's important to connect with people? I want to hear from you. Why do you think it is important to connect with people rather than just communicating with them? Why do you think it's important that we connect to people? Yes, I want to hear from us. Let's make this interactive. Yes, 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 yes. Why do we think it is important to connect, to build a relationship? Okay. People want to feel accepted, okay, gain their trust. There are actually two reasons, two major reasons why it is important to connect with people. Why is it important? Through it, we become a team to share values. Yes, yes, you're right. You're right. You relate with them and I can influence them. You're right. You're right. To influence them, you're right. You're right. For you to be able to influence people, there is something, a state that they will get to, so you to be able to influence them. Okay? For you to be able to influence people, to build trust, that's one. That's one. That's one of it. To build trust. To build trust. To know each other. Yeah, you're still right. We cannot do without people. Yeah. To get their attention. Not totally that. You're in line, you're in line. Build a social network. Not exactly, still in line. Why do we have to connect with people rather than just communicating with them? To be able to relate well. Yeah, okay. No man is an island. Yeah. People join who they love. You're close. We connect to people to get them to like us or trust us and trust us. That's the reason we connect to them because people do business with those they like or trust or feel they like or trust those people. That's it. So we transcend beyond just communicating with them, but connecting with them so that they either trust us or like us, or at least feel like they trust us or like us. Do you understand this? Because when people trust you or like you, or at least feel like they like you or trust you, what happens is you can relate better with them to the point that you can influence some of the things they will do. Are we getting this? So we shared certain things yesterday, which I'm going to very quickly go through again. How do you connect to someone one-on-one, someone you meet, be a good listener, which means allow them to talk more while you listen, okay? Find out what they value and why do they value that. Bring something of value to them. The people will want to go to those who are givers. Have you noticed this? People will always want to go to those who are givers. There are people that the moment I see their chat, I know na issue. The moment they chat me, na issue. They can never send you a message. Boss, I hope you're doing great today. Have a nice day. Never in their life. Even when they send that, you know, waiting they come next, na issue. People don't like being around takers. Yeah. Let me give you an example. Imagine you go, there is somebody you know, and every time the person sees you, somehow, a problem. And then it can be money problem. I beg, give me 1K. I beg, I'm coming today. My tire picked a shovel, and then the tire is busted. I need to get a new tire. Please help my ministry. Imagine you just collected your salary, and as you're coming from the bank where you went to withdraw money, is this person you see? What will you do? Will you avoid the person? Yes, you will avoid the person. I beg, give me chance, make I pass. But there are people we also know who that the moment we see them, we know that it's value they are giving. It's something they're bringing to us. They're asking us how they will want to help. They're adding something, substance to our life. We want to be around those people. And I tell you, it is not easy being a giver. It's not easy. It takes energy. It takes consciousness. It takes willingness. But I tell you, you are better off being a giver because you'll have a lot of people around you who some of them will want to be like you and learn to be givers. So bring something of value. Bring value, okay? Now, build your relationship on common values you have on a one-on-one, and then be always ready to help. Be always ready to help. You know, when we were reading the book, that I think it was GoPro or the video, and then Eric Warren was speaking about one of his friends who, at age 18, the father told him that every day he should meet someone and make sure that he finds a way to keep in touch. Now, Eric Ware was now talking more about the man and said something like that this guy, whenever he meets you, the question he will ask you next is, how can I help you? How can I make your life better? Is there anything you feel I can do to make your life better? Who wouldn't want to be around such a person? No wonder he has, Eric Ware was like, there is nothing in the world or anywhere in the world that you need help, that this guy does not have somebody there or know somebody, a real-time friend that he can call, hey, help me do this. That is wealth. Oh, goodness. If you create such a community, that is wealth. Imagine you write a list of people from, you are a giver, and you write a list of people who know that they've received value from you. You write a list of them and you want to show them the business. They will be yearning to be part of what, because they know that even in that thing you're bringing them in, you are going to be a good giver. They are going to benefit maximally. Has it occurred to anybody that some people, when they write their list and you are calling them on third-party recommendation, everybody wants to be there? Has it happened to anyone? You book a list of 50, 35 people are there. The other 15 are calling you, telling you genuinely why they won't be there. Has it ever happened to anyone? What do you think is happening? Go and check the person who invited them. The person has been a giver. You see a lot of people who they invite and nobody shows up. Go and check their life very well. They've been takers. They have been takers. Yeah. They are looking for ways to collect, collect, collect. Now, the good thing is that we could have become any of these takers all our lives and it had impacted us in the past. Good news. Our past does not determine our future in this business. It is only our present. What this means is that we can start making genuine effort today to become givers. We can make genuine effort today to help people in many ways that we can. Some people could be like, will it not be abused? Yes, people will abuse it. Those who abuse it are those who are not the givers you are looking for. Because givers will always find givers. Yes. So with that being said, I promised us today that I'm going to share with us how you can be in a group like the great achievers, like the patriots here, like the sentinels here, and be able to connect to people in the group. How do you be in a group and not just communicate with people? Has it happened that there can be a group and when one person comes in, it appears that everybody wants to listen to the person. It appears as if everybody wants to flow with the person. It appears as if everybody wants to jive with this person. Why is that so? You can become that person, and I want to show you how. Are you ready to find out? I want to show you how you can become such a person. Anybody has the ability to. The good thing here is that it is more of a skill than a natural talent. And that should be the consolation for anyone. Being able to connect to people one-on-one, to a group, or even to an audience is more of a skill than a talent, a natural talent. It means it can be learned. It means whatever you are currently, you can improve on it, because many of us have asked me, Sam, how do I make sure these people I signed up don't leave? How do I relate with them to be sure? I'm about to show you and answer those questions for you. Now, how do you do that to connect to people in a group? Number one, look for ways. to compliment those members of the groups for their ideas and actions. Look for ways to throw compliments, genuine compliments to them. Some of us might have noticed sometimes I come here and I can say those that I want to commend this person who will always be here before the start of the meeting. How many of us we are here have been attending the huddle from Monday till today? I am proud of you. Well done. To everybody who has received such a compliment, how did it make you feel? The other day, I commended three of our elders here for their doggedness working with us. The question is, if they would share with us, how did it make them feel recognizing their fortitude towards what they are doing? Compliment them for their ideas. Compliment them for their actions. Someone shows up in the office earlier than every other person. You know what some of us do? Na your own good, na your own, na your own. They be like say na your own. You know, get wetin you they do for house. Make them stay. Now you be the better teammate. I better go and sit down. Very soon you go tired. Hello. Yeah. Compliment them. And I'm not saying this from angle of a leader to a group alone. No. I'm saying it also across board, across lines. Yes. Compliment them. The person has done something nice. The person is of good character. The person, just by being, I love the way you smile. Whenever you smile to people or you smile at me, it lightens my mood. Thank you. Do you know how that makes someone feel? Compliment them. They bring up an idea that makes sense, even if it doesn't make sense. For them, even speaking out, some keep theirs. There are some people in this cell meeting who will never say a word. But there are people who will always say whether it's right or wrong. They just want to share what is in their heart. We compliment you. We commend you. So also you in your own way, look for ways to compliment group members for their ideas. Number two, look for ways to add value to the group and be part of what they are doing. Yes, look for a way to add value. What value are you bringing to your team? What value are you bringing to what we are doing here? What value? Are you taking it upon yourself that because I'm part of this group, every assignment given to me, I will be part of it. So that when feedbacks are asked, when feedbacks are, I will be able to say something that someone can benefit from. Or when things are assignments, activities are being done, you just stay on the background and then watch as others are doing. And you could hear things like, let them go do now. We never see them before. No, add value. Add value to the group. Bring up suggestions. The other day on Friday, on Power Friday, we had a session where we asked each other, how do you think we can do this better? What are the things going on in your mind? Some of us shared some challenges. You see them speaking up. Speak up. Your idea is, sometimes we feel what we do is stupid, but we don't know how much sense is in the nonsense. Let me tell you what some of us may not know. As I prepare to come lead us on these hurdles, because I've gone through some of the things I share, or most of the things I share with us over and over, as I'm saying it or sharing it with you, there's a way it flows. But guess what? When I'm done with those trainings, I upload them to my YouTube channel, and I go there and I start going through the trainings. Many a times I start questioning myself. Was I actually the one that did this? The values in the content of the message are so big and deep, so rich that I become so grateful to God and so impressed with myself that I was able to deliver such. So when you are saying those things, don't feel they are of no value. Bring them out. I'm not saying if anything comes into your head, don't bite it before you say no, but don't also hide because you're waiting for everything to be perfect. If you get what I just said, type in the chat room, I get it. If you get or understand what I just said, type in the chat room, I get it. I want to be sure you're getting this. I get it. That's how you add value to the group. That's why if there is something the group is doing, no, this person is not here. Has it happened that if someone doesn't attend cell meeting, imagine that Mr. Wahid does not attend cell meeting for 1 week. We will know. True of us. Imagine that Mr. Wahid does not attend cell meeting for 1 week. We will know he's absent. Everybody, especially those who attend constantly, will know he's not there. Why? Because he will always participate. He will always share his experience. He will always ask questions. When we say who is the Muslim that will pray, he will always be willing to pray. Do you think it's all the time he will be in a prayer mood? No, but he's always there. So add value to the group, bring substance. What you say may not be the answer to everybody, but someone can pick something of value from it. Okay? Then how do you connect to a group? Don't take the credit when the group succeeds. It is a group. You know, there's a leader I have who, when we do things together, he will go and take the glory as if he's the one that did it. I said, don't do that. It's wrong. And it's actually wrong. It is not you. Other people were instrumental to that. You can't say it is you. It is not you. It is not you. It is a group. Give credit to people who have labored for it. It is the group success, not your success. If you do your own without people, glory for it. No one is fighting you for it. It doesn't show a good sportsmanship spirit. No, it doesn't show a good team spirit. It does not. Don't take credit for it. Other people contributed, even if it was their presence alone. Don't also cast blame when the group fails. It is a communal response. No, it is you. If it's you, it is you. If you had done this, if you had not done this, if this was, no. Who does that help? Crying over spilled milk. Yeah, nephew says he will always pray. At least with that, you know Wahid. Yeah. I don't think there's anybody here who does not know Wahid. Can you imagine? I don't think there's anybody here who does not know him. Mhm. Don't cast blame when the group fails. No. Take responsibility. You know, there is a guy who was a defender, a quarterback in a game, and the quarterback is like the captain of the team, and then the game goes, they lose a game, and the guy was tracing it back. He said because he was not excited, he's the one that his motivation was the motivation of other people. He took responsibility. And his teammates were now, no, all we all contributed. He said, yes, but I could have done my part. And I know if I had done my part, being the captain, other people would have done their part if they looked up to me. Take ownership. Many of us hate taking ownership. And I want you to know that the inability to take ownership doesn't make us abnormal human beings. Human beings hate responsibility. It didn't start today. From our forefathers, they started. Adam, what have you done? Adam, what have you done? Adam knew that was not the normal voice God they call her. Instead of saying, "Ha, I chop that fruit where you say make we no chop," oh. He said, "Is that woman you gave me?" Oh, he the person where they give woman, full-blown woman, where they keep him company. That has been enjoying her company. When he now messed up, instead of accepting his mess up, he said, "Is that woman? No, is that woman you gave me? Oh, is it that woman you gave me? Is that woman you gave me? Oh, can you imagine?" He's not even blaming God. Maybe if you had not given me this woman, this thing would have happened. I would not have eaten that fruit. As if it was the woman that squeezed the apple inside her mouth. If you don't eat this apple, I will divorce you. No. And then they ask the woman, instead of saying, Baba got there, Namio, I collect them, the apple looks nice. So it's the serpent, oh. It is the serpent, oh. And serpent to give me, oh, make I chop, oh. Then I will be like you. Eh? See, shifting blame. So it's in our DNA to shift blame. Yes. It is natural to shift blame. It is natural to run away from responsibility. It's natural. Don't feel it's abnormal. It's natural. But let me tell you what. Maturity is when we grow beyond our natural instincts. Somebody didn't get that. Maturity is growing beyond our natural instincts. That's when we cease to become children. We don't become adults by age. We become adults by being mature and growing beyond our natural instincts. What's the natural instinct of a child? Everything a child sees that he can hold is his own. Is it not true? Anything a baby of 6 months or 1 year can hold you with his hand. If the baby likes it, it's his own. If he can hold it, it's his own. If he can collect it from somebody, it's his own. If he looks at it very well, and it is his own. But what is maturity? It is not my own because I am not the owner. Period. Now you see some of us grow and become 40 years old, 50 years old, 60 years old, and we're still living like children in old people's body. We're still living like children because anything we see must be our own. Some of us even make it a matter of life and death. And you see that those people have grown by age, but they have not grown by maturity. Taking responsibility is a sign of maturity. I am instrumental to making this happen. I am instrumental to making this failure happen. I should have done my part and possibly reminded another person to do their part. So don't cast the blame. Rather, take responsibility. It is a sign of maturity. Is somebody getting this? Is somebody getting this? If you're getting this, say, I get it. If you are getting what I'm explaining, I want you to type, I am getting this. These will help you to foster a better team. This will help you to foster a better group. This will help you to grow better when you are raising your team. Find ways to help the group celebrate success together. Find a way to help the group to celebrate their success together. This win we've had, how do we celebrate it? There is a team here and I'm really proud of what they're doing. I don't speak much there anymore, but I watch what they're doing. When someone has a sign up, they post it there, and you see everybody telling them, congratulations, congratulations, well done, I am proud of you. Some people will never say it. Let me tell you this. Being jealous about someone's success does not make your own come faster. What you may not know is that jealousy is a negative energy. And whatever you give out, you get more. If you give out that energy of negativity, which is jealousy, you will get more of things to make you jealous, which means other people will be winning, you will not be winning. Because the universe will assume that that is what you prefer doing. You like to be jealous, so make I give you more things to be jealous about. You see people winning, you are not winning. You see people think growing, yours is not growing. You see people signing up, there people are signing up, but you are wondering, where did they happen here? My brother, you are the one exuding it. When someone achieves success, celebrate them. You are tapping into their positive energy. Not celebrate them because people will say you are not celebrating them. No, celebrate them genuinely from your heart. Be happy for them. Do we understand this? Okay, with that being said, I want to also share with you how you can connect to an audience. Before we go into that, The points I shared with us so far, have I been able to convince you and not confuse you that you can connect better to your group? Hmm? Have I been able to convince you and not confuse you that you can connect better to your to a group you are in, to a group you're building? Have you found ways you can connect better? Be that jolly person in the group that when you come around, if this person was around, this won't happen. Be that person. You can learn it. It's doable. Be that person that why is this person? If this person was around, it won't happen. It doesn't make you a people pleaser. Please have boundaries. Have boundaries, but also be humane. Okay, humane. Okay. Now, how do you connect to an audience? Now, this is more for people who stand in front of people to present our business, who stand in front of people to teach our business, who stand in front of people to do activities in our business. How do you connect to them beyond just speaking the scripts? How do you connect to your audience? Now, for those of us who have been struggling or finding it very hard to stand and present, I want to demystify certain things that will help you to do it easier. For some of us who have been doing it, they've not been getting best of results. Applying these things I'm going to share with you will help you do them better. Okay? How do you connect to your audience? Remember, what you're trying to do is to get your audience to trust you, like you, or at least feel like they trust you or they like you. Because when they do these, either of these three things, they will be willing to relate with you. You can influence them and get them to do our business. Okay? So how do you connect to an audience that is with you? Number one, let your audience know that you are glad to be with them. Hmm. Let me ask you, how do you feel when someone, a speaker, let's say in church or in a gathering, comes to stage and makes you feel that you being there is a waste of their time? Do you feel valued? Do you feel welcome? Imagine that someone invites you to a birthday party and you attend the birthday party, and then the person, the celebrant, comes out there. You wave at the person to show, okay, I'm here. Oh, I came, I honored your invitation. I'm here for you. And the person didn't even acknowledge. The person saw you and just in the hair. The person saw your hair. He said, hi, happy birthday. And the person says, hair. How will you feel? I want to find out. How will you feel? Will you feel welcome? Will you feel happy being there? Most people will just get up and leave immediately. But imagine that you attend the birthday party of someone, the person invites you, and you came there, and the person comes out and you say, hey, happy birthday. And the person, whoa, you made it. Wow, I'm so glad to have you here. Welcome. How will you feel? You'll feel elated. You'll feel on top of the world. You'll be like, they're happy I came. They value the time I made out to be here. That's the way your audience also feels when they know that you are glad being with them. How do they know? Let them know. It's my pleasure to be here with you today. I'm super excited that you left every other thing you could be doing to be here today. You could have had a reason not to be here. You could at least have rested in your house, but you took out the pains to take the risk of being beaten by the rain to be here. And I tell you, I don't take it for granted. How do you think it makes them feel? It makes them feel relevant. They feel, somebody recognizes that I could be at least be sitting in my house and doing nothing, that I came here. So let your audience know that you are glad you are with them. Okay? Number two, Let them know that you desire to add value to them. Hmm. Let them know that your wish for having them around is that before they leave, that you give them something or things that will make them become better than they came in here today. Let them know that the next 60 minutes we are going to spend together, I am going to ensure that I give you enough value, what more than the time you are going to spend here today. I'm going to share some information with you that will empower you beyond who you are before you came in here today. Let them know that you desire to do that. You can even ask them to, as much as possible, to get that value, keep an open mind, so that what I have to share with you will rightfully impact you as it had impacted me. You are connecting with your audience. Do something special for them and let them know you have done so. You're wondering, how do I do that to my prospects who are sitting in my audience who are sitting? Let them know that I appreciate you for being here and I'm going to add value to you. I could have been somewhere else. In fact, it took me a lot to be here. But because you, all of you here, are very special, you're very unique. The person who recommended you here spoke so highly about you. I shifted every other thing I could be doing to be here. Don't say this from a place of arrogance. No. Say it from a place of they are important and you have shifted some things important to you to ensure that you are there. What do you think that will make the audience? He values our presence for him to make some sacrifices to be with us. Do you know what they're already seeing you as? They are seeing you already as a giver. And guess what I told us at the beginning of this session? People will always want to be around and do things with those they recognize as givers. Number 4, see everyone in your audience as a 10. They've been invited, they've been invited. The person who invited them might have had some not very sound judgment, maybe some poor judgment, and invited every Tom, Dick, and Harry, but they're already in your audience. Treat them as a 10. Do you know what it means to treat them as a 10? What do you think it means to treat them as a 10? Let me hear from you. What do you think it implies to treat your audience as a 10? Or members of your audience as a 10? What do you think that means? Treat them as VIP. Yeah. Treat them as those who are signing up. Correct. Yes. Do you know why? Because in your mind, they are not steps, but bridges. They are people who can be leaders in your business or lead you to the leaders your business requires. So see that person sitting right in your audience as the person you are looking for. See them as the person who becomes that person you are looking for or the doorway to the person. Now, if you have this mindset, you are showing that you're pouring yourself out to them. As you close the meeting, you are trying to tap everything you feel they can have. That vulcanizer who has now come into your business has customers who can afford maxi verses. True or false? If you see that vulcanizer lowly, you may not have access to the person they know. Guess what? There is a guy I work with currently who was signed up by a taxi driver. Listen to this. The taxi driver had not even made payment before he recommended the person. And the person he recommended came and paid the 190K package and later upgraded it to a megaverse. Can you imagine? Imagine that that taxi driver was not seen as a 10. Would we have found the person who the society understands as a 10? So see everyone in the audience I'm not saying when you go to prospect, everybody is a 10. No. But for that person to have graduated over and over and is in your audience, see the person as a 10. Do we understand this? Do we understand what it means to see someone as a 10 now? So the next um, thing or next strategy to connect to an audience is, once you finish presenting to them, tell them how much you enjoy them and would want to work with all of them. This will be a deal, maybe a deal breaker for some of us. Because for me, before, I used to say, I'm going to select some of you. You see that word, some of you. Some of you will be selected, not all of you. I want to work with all of you. Yes. The reason I have a hall of 1,000 is because I am ready to work with all 1,000 of you, the people you will recommend. I'm just selecting the first people that will start. You see a shift. I used to be a victim of a perpetuator of, I'm going to select a few people that I'm going to work with. I'm going to work with all of you. All of you. I'm going to work with all of you. All of you. In fact, plus the people you're going to recommend, I will work with all of you. But what I want to do now is to select the first people I'm going to start working with. Does somebody notice a shift? How do you think it makes the audience feel? It means I can qualify. It means there is no special person. I can just be a special person by being among the first people. Somebody learning. Is somebody actually learning? Let them know, wow, this is, in fact, in the last 1 week, I can tell you, you are the best, you are the best audience I've ever had. You are the best audience I've ever had. I would want to tell you something. I want to work with all of you. All of you. But there is something for each and every one of you with me. But what I want to do now is I want to select the first people that we're going to start working together. The first people. You've told them I want to work with all of you. And you want to select the first. Why don't you think everybody will want to be among the first? Don't you think everybody will want to be among the first? Rather than telling them, I'm going to select a few people. Let me tell you, it is easier for people to play victims. It is easier to be a victim. It's easy. I'm not among the few now. Look at that man. See his watch. See the way he's blinking. I beg, look at this person. He has been raising hand and contributing. What have I contributed? I already know I'm not among the few. They've already removed themselves. They've already removed themselves. Include them. You are the best audience I've had in a while. You guys are just amazing. And it will be my greatest pleasure to work with all of you. For the start, I want to select the first people that I'm going to work with. What qualifies you to be among these first people? Secure your slot immediately. Make your payment using any of these packages, and you'll be among the first people that we are going to start working with. The next people we are going to, you select them, remove them from the, so who wants to be among the first people that we are going to start working together? Me, select them, remove them from the crowd. The next people, who wants to be the second people we are going to work with? I don't have money, that's why I'm not starting. Wow, what if we have an option for you where you can get started before you raise the money? Write up a list, you do that, the BAI, Brand Ambassador Initiative, you get everybody. What do you think they will be? They are glad because you told them, I am ready to work with all of you. Is somebody getting the shift? You connect to your audience. You don't reject somebody and want to accept them again. You've already told them, I'm going to need few of you. These are mistakes we made in the past. So don't continue making that mistake. Tell them, you guys, in fact, I can't wait for us to start building a massive organization together. I can't wait. I can see in here, I can see the next car achievers already. I can see the next vacation achievers. I can see the next millionaire among all of you here. I can see it already. I can see you becoming the next big things that will happen through this opportunity. Do we get this? Do we understand this? Imagine you communicate to your audience in this way. Do you think you will have them be more positive to work with you? When you tell them, I am ready to work with all of you seated here, we have a structure that will make it wonderful for all of us to work together. Do you think they will trust you? Do you think they will like you? Yes, they will. And guess what? People do business with those they like and trust. Is somebody getting value? Is somebody understanding this? Are you seeing a better shift from what you used to do, what you used to be, and how you can become better at it? I tell you, many of you here, even some of you will start practicing this immediately and will see the results. Some of us will practice, everybody has their own pace, but when you start practicing this, you will see the better results you will get. And let me tell you something. There is this satisfaction you get by being a giver. When you make people feel valued and relevant and accepted, you have this fulfillment that you have given people a sense of belonging. You will have it. You will have that feeling that you are giving people a sense of belonging. So if you want to connect that to your audience, use these strategies. You may not be able to use all of them at once at the beginning, but as you grow, take it one after the other. Take it one at a time. Take it one at a time, and you'll find yourself becoming better. You see that your audience will want to stick with you. You finish a meeting with people, they won't want to go. Ah, you've said, okay, thank you for your time. I appreciate you making a decision already. I appreciate you being selected among the first or second sets of people we are going to work with. We are glad to have you here. We cannot wait to start creating magic together. Thank you for your time. I'm going to sit over here and then get you um to get you to cement every other decision you've made. And you see everybody in the audience still sitting down. They just want to talk with you. When you finish such a session, they are not asking you, there is no item 7. No, you fed them more than item 7. You fed them more than they need. You fed them more than they expected. The expectation you set on them when you started telling them that you are going to give them value, you have given them more than that, and they are so full. They are happy they spent that time with you. You see them coming to you, shaking your hand and said, I got value. I made a decision because I got value. I am part of this business because you said this. It's the impact you want to make in your people. Now, remember this. We are not motivational speakers. We are people who relate with people to the point that we influence their action. There's a difference. We are not motivational speakers. Motivation wears away. But we are people who speak with our audience, be it one-on-one, be it our team, to the point that we can influence their action. And our goal is to influence their action consistently, that they will make a decision, not just to be a part of our business, not just to make payment to be in our business, but to build and raise nations like we are already doing. You're getting value of you. Gotten value so far, let me know in the chat room. If you have any question, let me know in the chat room. If you have anything that you're not cleared based on what I shared with you now, let me know in the chat room. Okay? if you need clarification on an aspect or so, let me know. Let me know. We are not motivational. I go with this again. Yeah, God bless you. You're welcome. Value. Okay. So I promised us I'm going to share with us a new form of what they call it. What's the name again? Affirmation. Okay. Affirmation. So this is what it's going to be, and I need someone who will help us with it. Now, the person will say, "Who am I?" and will say, "I am the leader that other leaders follow." Okay? Next person, "Who am I?" I am the best there is and the best there can ever be. Okay? Who am I? I am a fearless leader. Who am I? I am a top recruiter. Who am I? I am a warrior for freedom. Who am I? I am a great sponsor and coach. Who am I? People want to work with me and they succeed fast. Who am I? I am living my dreams. Who am I? I am changing thousands of lives. Who am I? I am a great speaker. Who am I? I am building the fastest growing team. And the last but not the least, who am I? I am the unstoppable great achiever. Okay? So I'm going to post it in the group and I want someone to lead us with this information. Okay? Let me see. I stop sharing and then I'm going to post that into the group from here. Can it go to here? There it goes. Okay, it's in the group chat. You can see it there. And then in the WhatsApp group chat, I'm going to drop it there as well. So who is going to lead us with affirmation and then closing prayers? A Christian prayed for us at the beginning. Do we have a Muslim who can lead us? Aside Wahid. Remember what I taught us about connecting to a group. It's time for you to rise. Okay, I need a Muslim. Okay, 1%. Where is 1%? You can mute yourself.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Are we ready?
Yep.
Is it prayer first or affirmation?
Affirmation first before the prayer.
Okay. Are we ready?
Okay, let me unmute a couple of people. Those that their videos are on, I will unmute them so that they can join us. Please, if there is noise in your background, mute yourself so that the noise would not distract us, okay? Okay, you can go on now.
Okay. Who am I?
I am.
Okay, let's start from the beginning again. Stop speaking, Ruth. We are going to meet you. You are talking and distracting us.
Are we ready?
I've posted the affirmation again into the group. Someone say I've not seen it in the group. I've posted it in this chat now and again. Still
Okay.
uploading. Just hold on. Just hold on. Just hold on, please. If anybody can say it, please let me know.
Yes, we can see.
I see.
Okay, so you can go ahead.
It's there.
ready?
We are ready. Go
Yes.
ahead.
Am I?
I am
I
the
am
leader.
the leader
I
that
am
leads
the
us to
leader.
our
As
destiny.
other leaders follow.
Who am I?
I
I
I
am
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 the
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 best
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 there
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 is
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 and
and
the
and
there
there
best
will
will
there can
never
never
be.
be.
never be.
Never
Who am I?
I
I
am
am
I
a
a
am a
fearless
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 leader.
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 Who am I?
I
I
am
I
a
am
am
top
a
a
Top
top
recruiter.
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 Who am I? I'm a
I am
I
I
the
warrior
am
for
a
am a
warrior for
warrior
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 freedom.
for
for freedom.
freedom.
for freedom.
Who am I? I'm a great
I
I
I
am
am
a
a
am a
great
I'm a
great
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 sponsor
sponsor
and
sponsor
and
coach.
and
sponsor.
coach.
coach.
So I'm coach.
Who am I?
People
People
want
People
to
want
want
to
to
work with
work
work
with
me
with
me
and
and
they
they
and
succeed
succeed,
succeed
fast.
fast.
success fast.
That
Who am I?
I
I
I
am
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 living
living
my
my
living
dream.
my
I'm
dream.
living my
dream.
Living
dream.
my
my
dream.
Living my dream.
Am I?
I am
I
I
am
I
am
am
changing
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 thousands
changing
of
thousands
the
of
thousands
lives.
hearts
of
lives.
lives.
of life.
life.
Am I? I'm a
I
great
am
I
a
I
speaker.
am
am
great
a
a
great
great
speaker.
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 Who am I?
I
I
I
am
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 I am
building
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 the
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 building the
fastest
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 growing
growth.
team.
growing
Let's
team.
team.
Last one. Who am I?
I
I
I
I
am
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 the
am
I
the
the
am
unstoppable
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 great
great
unstoppable
achiever.
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 God
achiever.
on our side. We are unstoppable by God's grace.
Amen.
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 Allahumma anta amartuna bi du'aika wa atna ijabatika wa qad da'awnaka kama amartuna fa ajibna kama wa'adtana ya zal jalali wal ikram. La ilaha illa huwa al hayyul qayyum la ta'khudhuhu sinatun wa la nawm lahu ma fis samawati wa ma fil ardi yashfa'u indahu illa bi idhnihi ya'lamu ma bayna aydihim wa ma khalfahum wa la yuhituna bi shay'in min ilmihi illa وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين. Thank you,
Amen.
sir.
Thank you, Nabila. Thank you for coming to cell meeting. Go and look, use the
Yes, sir.
value you've gotten. Use it, okay? You're
Yes,
welcome.
sir. God bless
Thank
you.
you.